Hey team, it's Becca here with Total Gym and welcome to your glutes and core workout. So today you're going to need your squat stand, your leg pulleys, and your foothold. Make sure you've got all your goodies and we're gonna go ahead and jump right into our warm up. So I want you to be a little bit lower than we would normally be on our leg work. I want you to be somewhere between a 12 and a 16 today. I'm gonna be on a 16 and we're gonna start with some squats, just get our entire body energized and ready to go. So scooch those hips all the way to the bottom, hands down by your side, neck in a neutral position. Push down into those feet, straighten those knees, open that glide board, close it back down. If your glide board is hitting the bottom, you may need to scooch your tush just a little bit farther down, drive through those heels and lower. Coming to about that 90-degree position with those knees. We don't need to go any further for this warm-up move here, so let's just keep it rolling. 3, we're gonna add some arms into. Last one, slow this down. Take a big breath in, reach those arms all the way up and down, find that big circle. So as you straighten, your arms are going to begin to circle up and around. Now that we've taken those hands off of the glide board, be really mindful about that neutral position in your spine. Draw the belly button back towards the glide board. Get really firm and strong through your center. Here's your last one. I want you to hold it down. You're going to reach those arms towards the squat stand as you peel that upper body up. Lifting, lowering. Think about your head, your neck, your shoulders coming up, accordioning closed. We have 4. Breathe, exhale. 2 more. Last one, and it's back to those squats with an arm circle. Here we go. Drop down first, lift all the way up. Nice. Warming up that shoulder mobility, increasing that core stability, and building that strength, feeling the warmth throughout the legs. Let's go a little faster for 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it at the bottom, curl that upper body. Up for 2, down for 2. Nice and slow. Inhale and lower. Good. Hold the legs low, curling up through that upper body. You've got it. Curl up, lower. 2 more. Curl, lower. Last one. Curl. Hold that upper body down there. Scooch those hips a little bit farther down. And I want you to just pedal those feet right and left. Right pedal, left pedal. Minimal movement in that glide board. Stay loaded in those legs. 8 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe and reset. Come all the way up. Shift those feet down a little bit so they're right in the center of that squat stand. Inhale those arms up overhead. Take a big breath. You're going to start to round up, tucking your chin to your chest, going into that full body roll up. If you feel like your tushy is going to slide off the bottom, just scooch a little bit farther to the top. Rounding back and slowly articulating through the spine to get down. Hands come straight up to the sky. Legs stay firm. Upper body is going to move. Glide board is going to shift a little bit here too, and that is actually really important in this movement. So when you curl up, the glide board is going to shift back and it's going to come right underneath of you so you're in that neutral spine. From here, do this first. Tuck those hips under so that glide board starts to move. Then I want you to continue rolling back down, articulating through the spine. I love this movement on the Encompass because it is so different than when we do it on the mat, but this really trains our body to help us do this more effectively when we do come down onto the mat off of our apparatus. Good, we'll take 2 more. Be really kind to your back here. Yes, this is a core move, but this is also a lower back and mid back release. Let's take 1 more, rounding up. And then coming all the way back down. Hopefully we feel those deep abdominal muscles now. We're gonna do one more leg series to get nice and warm here. So I want you to scoot your hips back down to the bottom. Rotate those feet so they're open really, really wide on your squat stand. I like to place the corner of my squat stand in the middle of my foot. So right kind of in the arch, my toes are hanging off. You're gonna push up, you're gonna come back down. And make sure you're nice and low onto that glide board. Just getting a little external rotation warm up in here. Look down, make sure those knees are tracking right over the middle of your foot. Nice, easy movement here. Neutral spine. 8, 7, 6. You got it. Now we do have some jumps today, so we are going to warm up those jumps. Coming back into that parallel position in 3, 2, and 1. Drop all the way down, bring those feet back into that parallel position. Straighten all the way back up and make sure those feet are right underneath your hips, parallel. You're gonna drop down, and then from there, I want you to explode up, okay? Don't find that jump yet. Let's just go up onto those toes. So we're getting that feeling of that power. Now you can stay right here in this heel lift, or if you want a little bit more, you can start to lift off, pushing into those toes. Now our core is working here too. You can keep your head, neck, and shoulders up or down, whichever you prefer. Rolling toe ball heel, pushing off nice and strong. You're here for about 10 more seconds. You've got it. I know this is challenging, but it's gonna feel so good. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Take a deep breath. We're gonna hop off of our Encompass, come into our side lying position, and we're gonna continue some of that jump fun. So we're gonna step around, laying onto one side. This is my right side. Gonna bring my right leg underneath, nice and tucked like a flamingo. That top leg is going to be on your squat stand, kind of in the middle and a little bit farther out in front of you. Get a feel for this movement. We're gonna push away. I want you to make sure your tush is all the way at the bottom. We're bending and pressing. Check in, find that breath. If you ever need a moment to reset, grab water, please go ahead and grab it. Now I want you to start that lift up in that heel. So we're coming down, push and lift up on that heel. This is option 1. You can stay right here. If you want a little bit more, we're gonna take it into that jump. So when you're ready, start to push into that top leg. Good stuff, team. I like to look down at that leg to make sure it's gonna land in the right spot. We got about 10 more seconds. Push right into that top leg. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a little mini breather. Go ahead and put that bottom leg onto that crossbar right on the edge. You're gonna lift that top leg up and in. Bottom arm or top arm is stabilizing you. You're gonna bring that left leg in. You're gonna send it out. So in towards that elbow, send it out. Okay, lift that bottom rib cage up off of that glide board. Really engage those core muscles. Pull that knee in, send it out. Pull that knee in, send it out. Great job, team. Moving right from that high intensity cardiovascular movement, that surge, and into some strength work. Still working that top left glute. 5, 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. Nice job. We're gonna go back to that one more time, all right? So this time, let's start those squats. Single leg squat, down and up. Head can be lifted or lowered. Start to lift that heel. Option to stay right here. Second option is to push into that jump. Now in your jump this time, can you see if you can lift that leg over top of that squat stand? Get a little push. 6, 5, 4, you've got it. 3, 2, 1. Very nice work. Shake out that top leg. We're going to come on to that other side. Woo! Those jumps are no joke, but they're so good. They really challenge those muscles. They really challenge our breathing and our ability to be mindful in that movement. So let's keep it up. Let's go to that other side. Scoot to the bottom. Top leg on that squat stand. Bottom leg under. For me, my left leg is under. My right leg is on top. Right arm is in front of you to stabilize. Start with that single leg squat when you get there. Lowering and lifting, nice and easy. Drive down through that right heel. Breathe. When you're ready, add that right heel lift. Option to stay right there or go into those explosive jumps. Now you might find that one leg is a little bit easier than the other. That's totally natural. Breathe through it. Pass no judgment. We are working to get strong here. Team, you have 6, 5, 4, 3, big push, 2, 1. Awesome job. Left foot comes onto that bottom crossbar. Top arm is still stabilizing you. Right leg comes in, extend out. Knee to elbow, extend. Bottom section of that rib cage is lifting up and off. How are we doing back there? Woo! Keep breathing. Slow that breath a little bit. Inhaling on that knee squeeze in, exhaling on that pull out. That's it. Nice work. Slow that breath down. 6, 5, 4, 3, back into those jumps. In 2 and 1. Start with that squat. Put that right foot back onto that squat stand. Bend and press. When you're ready, add that heel lift. That's it. When you're ready, add that jump. See if you can take that top leg, float it up off of that squat stand. 8, 7, yes, 6, come on, 5, almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. So good.